My name is Comrade Emeka Emerole. Like I've been saying, e-hailing business is a good business. It's lucrative in Nigeria. Those that own the apps, they are doing well. But the problem the drivers are facing in Nigeria is because the app companies, they are not indigenous. Yes, the indigenous, they don't have the stamina, the financial stamina, the wherewithal to stand the market. They will come, they disappear. The e-hailing business in Nigeria is so lucrative. Like I said, in 1 year you harvest 3 times of whatever you are putting. E-hailing business in Nigeria is calling for investors, is calling for people. If you want to do business and make money, come to e-hailing business, especially indigenous apps. Yes, this business is crying. This business is seeking. This business is in need of indigenous e-hailing apps in Nigeria. Those that understand Nigerian business, those that understand that in Nigeria we price, those that understand that in Nigeria we negotiate, those that understand that in Nigeria things are not the same. Those that understand that in Nigeria there is rainy season and there is dry season. Those that understand in Nigeria that in Nigeria there are seasons. We have Christmas seasons and we have Salah seasons. We have times in Nigeria. Those that understand that in Nigeria there are seasons. Those that understand that in Nigeria we go to school and we close school. Those that understand Nigerian business the way it works. Those that understand that fuel can be up in the morning and down in the night. Those that understand that fuel can be high just last night. In the morning it will come down. Those that understand Nigerian business very well. Indigenous business is looking for those that know there is what is called rainy season. When the cloud is heavy, when the weather is clouded, people wants to go home. They need vehicles. They need to those that understand the business and those that understand that they are in the afternoon in Nigerian business. Everybody is in the office. It's in need of Nigerian indigenous app. No foreign apps that don't understand that we price. We price. And here, this e-hailing business needs that kind of business, that kind of app that makes everybody price. That so that the passenger can price. You tell passenger, I'm going to Kubwa. Kubwa, my favorite place. I'm going to Kubwa. And the passenger should ask you how much is Kubwa. Just that the way it's been done conventionally. The passenger will say how much is Kubwa. Driver will say 10,000 naira. And give the passenger right to price. Yes. Give that passenger the right to price and say, won't you go for 6,000? And driver should respond, I will go for 8,000. The passenger will not reply, I have only 7,000 to go. They will meet at the middle. They should meet at the middle. That is the kind of business we need in Nigeria. That is the kind of business we want in Nigeria. That is the kind of app that will excel and make everybody a win-win. Not an app that will tell passenger, this is the price. Okay, the app that will tell passenger that airport is 25,000. And driver will be happy. Yes, you don't give the passenger the right to say, I have 18,000. Can it go? That is the kind of app we need. We price, I said it in previous video, we price sachet water in Nigeria. We price it. We need an app that can allow us price. We want to price. Taxi business, you price it. So that's the kind of app we need in Nigeria that can help us price. Not a static app. In the morning, the same price. In the afternoon, the same price. In the night, the same price. Bad road, the same price. Midnight, the same price. No. See, there are roads in cities. There are roads in all these cities in Nigeria. The roads are bad. People are coming out from there. The government of those states, they have not done the road. The driver, the app driver, the e-hailing app driver, when he's taking a passenger to that road, he will feel like stopping you on the road and you walk it and forget the money. Yes. There are roads that the driver will look at it and say, "Ma, please, you can come down. Don't pay. Go with the money." Yes. "Ma, please, come down. See this road? I can't go. Drop. Go with the money. Don't pay." And such situation, you see a passenger that he will say, even if collect 10,000, 15, 20,000, take me to where I'm going, driver will say, "No, I'm not going." And such passenger, he can't come down. He or she cannot come down because the road is messed up. The road is flooded. The road is bad. There's nowhere to put leg. But the foreign apps we have, we still charge the passenger the same amount on the good road. It's not helping. It's not helping the business. We want the industry needs an app, a company that understands these dynamics. The company that understands that every city is peculiar. The app that understand that the way the Kano operate is not the way Abia State operate, it's not the way Lagos operate. An app that understands situations. Because you can't tell me, oh my, if you come to Abuja, if you go to Abuja, for instance, they have dispatch riders that uses app. Dispatch riders. Do you know that a dispatch rider from Wuse, from central area to Kubwa, a dispatch rider is very much expensive than a vehicle, a taxi? Just check it. A bike, motorbike, motorcycle, the dispatch rider, the dispatcher that is on app, the dispatcher that is using bike to deliver something is very much expensive from Wuse Central, from town to Kubwa, than a cab. The driver will look at it. My car, I buy fuel, I maintain it, everything is high. How can a bike be that expensive? But that is the kind of e-hailing business we are doing in Nigeria, where bike is more expensive than vehicle. What are they saying? Everybody should not drop car, go pick bike. That's the kind of business we are running in Nigeria. We need an indigenous app that understand these dynamics, that understand that there are states that are not like Lagos, that are not like Abuja, that are not like Port Harcourt, that are not like every other state. They are peculiar on their own. They use keke, and their price should be keke price. You don't give everybody blanket price and say peso. It doesn't work. It's not doing well to the drivers. What are we saying? The business, e-hailing business in Nigeria is crying for indigenous app. For indigenous that know we price, that we price everything, that will understand time and season, that will understand situation, that will understand, events in Nigeria. That is the kind of business that Nigeria is looking for. Not coming from somewhere and your price is being determined from abroad. You are here in Nigeria and your price, before you change price, you call overseas, you call the people from abroad and tell them fuel is, oh my, we need an app that will know that the fuel has gone from 850 naira to 1,400. The app will act immediately. That is Nigeria, because immediately it change conventional taxes at price, and when it comes down, the price should come down. That is the kind of business that Nigeria market needs. See, we are dissecting it. We are coming. We are coming. So much is there, so much is happening. But it won't be long. When I will explain them, I'm coming. My name is Comrade Emeka Emerole. We are workers. We are proud workers rendering services. And we want you to be proud of what you do. Because there is dignity and honor in it. I want you to like, follow, share, comment on what we are doing. We'll do it better.